Good morning to all. Today we again here with our next sessions, breaking the barriers. Today our joinee is Mr. Jitendrnath from Team Turbo Acceptors, and I'm sending him a request to join. So I have sent the request to Jitendrnath ji to join the sessions. Meanwhile, hi team Avitar. I hope your preparation is running well. Hi Parth, thank you for joining. Mr. Jitin will be live soon. Hi Nitin, how are you? So basically why we do these sessions, because as our motive is to start the buggy things in all across India into 44,000 colleges as soon as we can. So we want to motivate the student and let them know the problems which usually teams face. Because of that, we know, because we are in this market since 5 years, and we used to hear a lot that we want to make it, we want to go further, but there is some problems like finance, there is a problem of team management, there is a problem of college permissions, there is a problem of designs, engineering, and so many things. So it happens again and again, and student wants to solve them. The student literally want to join this community, join this complete things, but there is some problems which you used to face. So for that only we want to let them student know how they can go further, how they can do it, how they can solve these problems, and not to compromise with their dreams, and participate actively, get the right job. So we have with us today Mr. Jitenji. How are you?
Yeah, I'm
How are
fine.
you
How are you
doing?
doing? Yeah, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Yeah. Good morning, and let's start the sessions. As even you know why we are doing these sessions, and we had a discussion about it, that in India, you for 300, 400 colleges are you, and your teams and your colleges are who plan to design and manufacture vehicles, worked on it, and successfully completed that stage. Right? But
Mm,
there are several others who wants to, who wish to, but the problem is there's always some problems which they want to solve, but they couldn't make it possible. So that's why they did not go for it. So how we can help them, how we can motivate them, how we can let them that these are the problems which always happen. You do not have to worry about. And the results or action speaks more than words, as we all know. So if they will understand these things by your actions, they can definitely go further, and they can definitely understand that it happens, and we do not have to worry about it, right, Jitin? So
mm.
Jitin, let's start your journey, your team journey, how you guys started, how you planned those things, how you what are the problems you faced into your journey, and how you make that possible. Yes, yes.
Yeah, well, let me tell about how I ended up in engineering. Well, there's a movie in Tamil, or it's in Hindi also. It's called Robo, where the Robo will be questioned, uh, is there a God or not? And the Robo will re-question, uh, who is God? And the person will be saying, gods are the creators of the human. So, gods are the creators are the engineers, and the engineers are gods. Yeah, that's why I came into mechanical, as in which is the king of my engineering. And then in my second year, I joined a Formula team, and then I was part of the chases. And then, well, I helped in design and manufacturing of the chases. And then we went for the competition Formula Green, and then again COVID struck. Well, there was something in my mind which said I need to do something, as in create something. So actually, my brother did Baga 2019, I guess. Yeah, and then I didn't get selected in the first round. So I want to complete what he left off, as in what he didn't complete. So I came into ATV, and then I started inquiring about with seniors and then other teams, and then yeah, we formed a team. As in my team members also watching the live right now. Yeah. And then, first, when we formed the team, um, we separated into five different sub teams. As in, we are 25 members, five members each. The team will be steering, suspension, roll cage, powertrain, and brakes. And then five will be of the same team, where the two will be looking after the design, and one will be looking after the material selection, and then where it's getting, and uh, other will be in the part of um, like a sponsorship team, and then one will be taking care of the cost and everything. And yeah, then after designing and after the first phase and after designing the complete vehicle, we went into manufacturing. As in, our whole team came into manufacturing, where the 25 members, roughly to around 20 members will be there represented in manufacturing. And then we started the roll cage, and then step by step, as you know, the process.
Great. So this journey takes a lot of time. Good morning,
Yeah.
Sisi sir. And Sisi sir is one of our mentors in our company. So he just messaged you good morning, both
Good
of
morning.
us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. So basically, then your journey started on 2019, from 2019, and then you took first attempt. You faced the failure first before making it possible for being success into this journey. So when you tried and couldn't succeed. So, what you thought that should we start this journey? Should we stop considering it, or we do not have designing, we do not have technicalities, how we can go further? Because I hope it was first attempt of your college as well. You
Yeah.
started, your teammate started that journey. So after a one disappointment, I used to see into so many teams that, sir, I tried, but I couldn't succeed, and now our college is not supporting. I'm not getting a right team to start. So
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
if so many persons are doing it, and you are seeing that I'm not able to do it, somehow it feels difficult as well, because you start finding out the problems behind you, why you couldn't succeed. So how you face that? There will be some no from your team as well, your team members as well. Like, we tried, and now I don't want to go further, or we don't want to go further. They can be this problem, they can be that problem. In 2019, so how you answer those questions to your team when they know we should go for it? How you manage that?
Yeah, when we started the team, you will not believe. No one knew design, no one knew analysis, no one knew any other analysis software, as in suspension, Lotus. Yeah, and everyone started learning. As in, around 10 members learned designing softwares like SolidWorks, AutoCAD, and even Creo. And then ANSYS also we learned. And then it's not like we should just keep trying. We should not. Mm, we should not stop. As in, if there is a block, we should not stop. We should keep on giving our hard work. Consistent hard work is always the key.
Okay. So you manage that things by you had one reason that you want to do it. Doesn't matter how many attempts we have to try, how many
Yeah.
people we have to convince, and how we have to learn it. If there is a design, there is a way to learn
And
it as well.
if the college doesn't approve, just try to explain them. As in, if you go to a competition, what and all you will learn, what and all job experiences you will get. As in, what you learn in company, as in the mass production of a car, you will learn
Yeah,
as in the single production of a vehicle. That's the major you are getting. And then you can build up new inventions. Just explain it to the principal, and they'll be more interested in it.
agree. So you do not have to just accept it that there will be problem. You have to just decide it that you have to go, and then you can convince anyone, right?
Yeah.
And what, like as you said that your team and you as well at that time did not had any idea about designing. So how you
Mm.
learned that designing? Did you join the coaching institute to learn it, or did you design that like uh, did you decide that this is the way we can learn it? We have to go slowly, but learn every part first, and then after design the complete vehicles. how you design first teams, convince 5 members, 6 members. Let's go for the design. Once we will have the designs, we can convince 25 others as well to join our team, because it, after that you will have something in your hand. You decided that you, when you will go to your college management, that now sir we have the design, now sir we have these things, now we can go further. So how you did that thing?
Yeah, first before the phase one, after registering, that is we registered the last moment. After registering, and we started learning design. As in, everyone were watching YouTube videos and taking up the design, and some of our seniors helped us in teaching us. And then we started designing our own, and then we compared the old model, as in the old design, with the new one, as in what are all problems they face. We just built it, as in we overcome the those problems, and then we did the new design, and then we compared those designs and presented it to our college, and they approved us for manufacturing. And yeah, that's why it has come to a great product.
Which means it's a step process, and
Yeah.
if you want to skip that step, those few steps, it might be difficult to get the other steps as well, like the next step. So you have to be very clear that you should have first design, you should have first in your hand something, then you will go somewhere, as we talked earlier into the interview as well. If you have something in your hand, uh, then you can convince anyone. Like,
Yeah.
then they'll understand that yes, these guys have something, these guys have dedications, these guys are proving themselves, and they can definitely do it, right? Okay, so how you manage sponsorship part? Because it's also like if we talk about the finance, it's always a question that how we are going to manage. There can be chances that teachers or colleges are supporting. There are several chances, there are several incidents in which they are like college is not supporting, and somehow it's very hard to convince students that put money from their pocket as well, because it's all about their learning. Like, right, if you are they are compromising with their parties, if they are compromising with some other stuff to do these things, it's something like I was having a word with last rival 45 team member, and they were like, the day I find uh, we succeeded into rule case, designing of manufacturing of rule case, and we completed our role case. We all were very emotional because we had something in our hand, we had something, result of our dedication and our hard work and compromise. So, how you manage your responsibility? Did your college supported you, or did you try to find out the way that there we can manage the money from students only, our teammates only, or we can get this sponsorship as well?
Yeah. First, we asked for college support, and then, as usual, many colleges they won't support. As in, they'll give us permission and everything. They'll support in that way. But we collected from our students, as in the teammates, and then we planned around 1 week. We planned exactly, as in from inch to inch, how many pipes of primary and secondary we need for roll cage, and then how much will it cost, and then keep it around, as in if it is 35,000, keep it as for 40,000, just for extra purposes. And then yeah, slowly we'll add up, and then we'll divide it among the 25 members. And just if you select it as 5 lakhs, your amount, just keep it as 6 lakhs, because at the last time many mistakes will be happening, like as in our hub got broken while testing. And then I was driving, and then I was steering to the right, a wheel on the left just started running there. I was in my seatbelt, I just got safe. And then the next day we gave for manufacturing, as in the night 10 o'clock the hub got broke. 11 o'clock we started the designing and the analysis, and then morning 10 o'clock we gave for fabrication, and then we got it the next day, and directly we went for Baga. And yeah, just
That's the dedications which is very important, because as you say,
yeah.
na, at 9:30 p.m. your vehicle were broken. So yeah, that's the part which got failure, and then after you completed it within the morning. So
Yeah,
this
no one slept
entire
that night.
is this sorry.
No one slept that night.
Yeah. So that is the things like that tireless nights, sleepless nights, which we used to see into the event as well, and we are very aware about that journey of 1 year or 6 months into your college days as well. When we work like that, that the sleep time of our complete team is around 3 hours, 4 hours, because we
Mm,
have to complete it, and the entire vehicle which we have to manufacture and then manufacture like that, so that it will not be broken, it will not break somewhere, because we have so many uh, visions or so many plans, like we will win this, we will win this, how we can win these things. So it takes lots of practice as well. So if we have a 6 month time, we have to keep our 3 months for the practice as well. So that's the
mm,
journey, and that sleepless night motivates us a lot to bring the companies for the job fair, to bring the companies for organizing an event, to bring the everyone to see these possibilities, these things, how these things are happening, how students are. It doesn't matter which college they belong to, it doesn't matter which state or city they belong, because yesterday or day before yesterday, as I was having a word with the other teams, they were like, our college is far from the city, and if we have to find out, if we want to buy a single bolt, we have to go for around 70 to 20 kilometers. Then after only we can purchase that bolt, and that is the place we our college is. And we can understand every day there is a requirement, which means they have to go. Somebody has to
mm,
keep his bike or vehicle with him, because tomorrow I have to go. Day after tomorrow I have to go. So that's the kind of dedications, that's the kind of things which happen. And then sleepless nights. Like no one can explain the hard work which you guys do into your journey, right? So as you said, you have to budget your complete vehicle first. And then budgeting, after budgeting, how you go for the sponsorship? Like, did you went to sponsorships, or you tried but you couldn't succeed? Because see, this is sponsorship journey is like not a one time or 2 time or 3 time. It happens. Once you have to convince someone to become a part of your journey, once you have to convince someone and invest in your vehicle, it's not about the sponsorship. It's all about your visions, which convinced other ones to invest their money, because money is a very very important section. Everybody, if there's someone who is earning amount or money, well earned person, they want to invest, or they want to use their money for their own only. If you go for
mm,
this, that we want to promote it, they will have so many answers to them, that we are making it possible by our own way, we do not need you. And even after that, if you are convincing them, it takes convincing power, it takes results and dedication. So did you try this year that sponsorship things, or you are planning to go for next year?
yeah, we tried around the last 3 months only. We tried. What is the procedure is in? We will, as in, if you go to a cake shop, it will be it's a high quality cake shop, and you will be saying that we will be purchasing from you, as in we our college students will be purchasing from you, and you just sponsor that tax amount to us, and that is the procedure. That you will also get benefited, and we'll also get benefited. And so we try to a maximum, and next year only we should again build a new sponsorship team, and then from the start they should be doing the sponsorship process.
So it's also a step process. So students do not
Mm, yeah.
have to worry about that this year if we didn't get the sponsorship, which means no one wants to invest and no one are going to become a part of our journey as a corporate or something like that. Because there's so many colleges who are getting a sponsorship, and it's not because of the college tag. There can be some chances that they, because of their colleges, they are getting a sponsorship very easily. But it's all about the results. It's all about how you are going to convince them, how you are going to show them your product, how you are going to convince them that they should believe upon you. And if you are making promise that you guys will promote their brand, this is going to happen anyhow, right?
Mm,
And Jiten, what you want to say to our new teams who are going to start this journey as a vision? Like now, right now, they have some vision that I want to do it. So, what you want to suggest them? How they should go for?
as in my suggestion will be just if you are willing to learn more and more, as in every day will be a learning in your life. Unless you do that, it is very difficult to participate in any competition, and then you will be facing a lot of troubles on the way. As in a captain, you will be speak some there will be ill speaking among your teammates, and everything will be happening. You should not mind it and just concentrate on your work. And then there will be pressure by from your college. You should also manage that, and then just keep on hard working, and then do mistakes. To my concern, do mistakes, but do not do the same mistakes again. Do mistakes and learn from it, and do not do it again. And then if you are just mm, losing motivation, watch YouTube videos of other team buggies and their processes, how they are manufacturing and how they are driving into in, testing tracks, and just imagine your car driving in those tracks, and then you'll feel the adrenaline. As in just keep imagining, and then it will keep motivating you. Yeah, that's it.
Manage your team, manage your finance and everything.
Yeah.
So, Jitan, that's a very nice conversation with you, and I hope this conversation is going to help other students who are dreaming to become a part of this journey, this legacy. Either from their college breakdown, their college team breakdown, and they want to start it again, or they want to start it from fresh. This conversation is going to help them a lot. And again, as I as in Motorsports and about the ATVC, this we totally understand this thing that these are the problems happen because we came from those things. We had some dreams, we had some visions, and we have some expectations as well from the every event. That's why our founders, me including others, started this journey because we were understanding if a 4 year of our college journey, we are working, doesn't matter a year, 2 year or 3 years, there will be sleepless nights. There will be lots of hard work and dedication. We have to design and manufacture a complete vehicle, which means the student have the capability. They have everything what it takes to make successful organizations. And if organizations, a company corporate like that, who wish to make them a part of their journey, their colleges, they will definitely agree upon these things that we want to hire these students. And
Mm.
you believe me, we went to companies to ask them to become a part of this software, and every companies are ready. As our last year's journey for the job fair, the 120 companies came together for providing a job. This year we are targeting 135 plus, and out of them 80 companies are confirmed till now, and we will go that 135 very soon. And these are the from automobile manufacturers, because it's not ATVC effort to bringing them in. It's your guys' efforts, your efforts and your hard work, which convince them very easily that you, if they are coming, will definitely want to see first because it's very exciting for them as well. A student is manufacturing a complete vehicle, great, yeah. Like that's the kind of excitement with the companies as well. So with this, we are organizing a job fair with 135 plus companies and the HR summit. We totally understand during the manufacturing of vehicles during this process, we want to learn so many things and we learned as well. But there is something which we sometimes skip in interview, or there's some hesitation related to as well, whether it is going to good or not, whether what the kind of question there will be. So before the job fair, one day before the job fair, we wanted to clear them also that every student who are going to be a part of that job fair can understand the answers. They are not going to tell you about your introduction or your answers. They are going to tell you that there's a no, you do not have to worry about that. I do not know all the answers. I do not know how to introduce myself. You just have to be honest and show them your work. And that is a sufficient. That they understand, if they don't know, they learn it. So for that only they are organizing a job fair as well. And as again, like my team and me always inspired by you guys, that we were understanding that there is a motorsports excellence in which we do not talk about how we can pursue our passion into career. If we are manufacturing and design a complete vehicle, there should be some way now we can proceed, we can earn from this passion as well, and we can make it passion as a career also. So for that only there is a conclave as well in which we are inviting every team to become a part of it, where professional drivers, professional event organizers, and industrialists and bureaucrats are going to sit together and talk about what are the possibilities that government start involving into this. Government can start academies or anything like that. So if student is learning, student have the capability, they can become a part of this motor sports chair, right, Jitendra? And this is what ATVC is going to do. And we welcome all of you guys to become a part of this journey, this event, and all the learning sessions which we are organizing for every day. And thank you once again for this wonderful
And then,
conversations.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
And what are the problems faced by you while conducting an event?
sorry.
Problems faced by your team while conducting an event.
Problem faced by my team connecting with the team. It's a long journey because it's a 5-year journey, and before that, it takes around a year or two to think about it, how we are going to make it possible. But again, I'll say one thing: if you will start finding out the people, you will get people. People will believe upon you if you will have honesty. And what is ATVC is today? It's all about what is Infi Motorsports is all about. It's all about the beliefs of people. Like I can name around 25, 30 organizations which are working since 5 years. And I'm very happy to say I used to heard about the peoples that they several others there. They used to invite just institute. They used to invite people from the institute. They have to pay because they have some legacy. They have something like that. But our organizations just believe they used to come for 15 to 20 days to just become a part of a team and work hard. Like you guys worked into designing now, we used to like spend our times, our days and nights to design a complete track. And you believe me, 30 organizations which always works together, they do not take even a single amount of money because they have believed that this is for the student. And it's all about the organization, how we organize the teams. And if we'll talk about how we establish the company and I'm working, it's again about the belief of the people. And why I started because it was clear visions that I want to do these things. Our team wanted to do these things. So definitely once you will into the event like event days, I am planning to let the student know like how we started. But this the very small story that we were into college days and we wanted to design. We designed a complete vehicle and participated to event, but there was some disappointment. I'll not blame any event company or any organization that they couldn't make it possible. But we understood that if there will be possibilities of getting the result on site, like a job fair, like HR summit, like startup pitching, it can motivate others too. Because we were understanding, because I was also a tier 2 colleges. Then after I got the opportunity to work with, I am in the pass out MBA pass outs. One of my seniors working in Microsoft as well. They are all believing in this journey, spending their time without any profit and loss. They do not think about that. So we understand that if there will be quick results of these things now, it can motivate so many students as well. And that vision we had, we were showing them clearly that this is what I wanted. And then into second year, into very next year, uh, it was I'll not say it was my hard work, because let the people decide, or my team hard work, because it's let the people decide that. But the second year, into second year only, we got the funding as well. And the number of teams for first year once we were organizing were less, because the location, because as I used to say one thing now, when we start a journey, I actually, it's not my line, it's someone else's line, but I loved it a lot. When we started our company, she was telling this story because she had that thing into her mind, and I loved it. When we were planning to start our company, there was thousands of questions which I didn't know. And after 5 years of my journey, currently I have thousands of questions which I don't know. But I have those answers of 1,000 questions from which we started. So that's the learning we have to do. That's the kind of things which we have to do, and it happens. It happens everywhere. Like Mr. Zakir Khan has to tell a line for all the small town students or persons or child. Uh, I did it, and I welcome you all because you can also do it. You know Zakir Khan,
Yeah,
a comedian.
yeah.
Yeah, and veteran comedian, very very great for comedian. So he used to, I read that line recently as well. So that's the thing, because I am also a small town boy. But again, these are the things. If you have a clear vision, now you can make it possible anyway. And they people around you are ready to help you, are ready to become a part of your journey. Doesn't matter how much they are going to earn, doesn't matter how much they are going to wellness or returns. Like I asked, tell you about the sponsorships as well. It's not all about people outside your college or people outside your city are just seeing their promotions. there are there are persons who truly wants to believe upon your visions and want to invest into my journey as well. There were some people, they just because it happens into organizations. When you are working with 20, 30 people, 40 people, and it is spending, you need money, right? And there were some people, they were my teachers as well. Sometimes some of them were not teachers as well, and they just gave us money, did not ask
Yeah.
about how much will I get returns, how much when I will get returns. So they did not ask because they were seeing that hard work, right?
Yeah.
So that's the journey of ATVC. Will clearly explain it to you guys, because what I believe, once you'll learn about the ATVC now, our ATVC journey, how teams started, how how the problems came into the teams, why we started it, it might be helpful to other understand the student that you have to try it, this, and you guys are trying it a lot. So I do not know that our journey is going to add some value into your journey or not. But yeah, I can understand. I can say that the newbies can get a lot of understanding from this, that there should be appointment, there will be appointment, and you there's no question that there will not be any mishappen, like problems will not occur. That will occur. You just have to face, right?
Yeah.
So thank you,
And
Jiten.
then,
Thank you for this session.
I will end
Yeah,
up with a nice quote in Tamil. As in, they'll be saying, it will be said like, Tothalam Jaisalam Misiyam Murukku. The translation is, win or lose, just keep your heads high, and then just success isn't about the winning, it's about the journey and what you learned.
yeah,
That's it.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like what my team journey, like when I used to talk, when we used to meet, and once we discuss now, it's not all about if we are organizing and Philip Motorsports is organizing and we are the founder of the team. We want to sit at a place at a higher position. We don't want to become a CEO. We just want to make this journey possible for every student. Doesn't matter who is leading the team. Doesn't matter who is going to become famous. Who is going to name it? Who will know by the event name? Like that there is a company like Ola is known by Bhavesh Agrawal, right?
Yeah.
Oyo is known by Ritesh Agrawal. Ritesh Agrawal. So I'm very happy that our team members do not have that dream. We have one dream that will make it possible. And I know neither the Ritesh sir, neither the Bhavesh sir had that dream that this company will know by our name. They wanted to make it possible that this company will known by everyone, and that is happening. And when it is happening, the other results is also there. So that is what we have to worry about. If we are planning to be manufacture vehicles, we do not have to worry about our college will know that this vehicle is designed by this person. Our college will see that how great vehicle is designed by their college student. And if we'll go with that dreams, we'll definitely make it possible. And then the vice versa will happen again. You will know by your things. So that always happens.
Yeah.
Right? Right. And thank you for this wonderful conversation. See you into events, and I hope
Yeah. Yeah.
ATVC will bring a lot of opportunity into it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
And thank you for your wonderful opportunity. Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.